Lounging, son.
Welcome back to the Comic Lounge. My name's Ryan, and with me today I have Ben Anthony, who is going to talk with us about the project that we've been talking about for the past couple weeks, Weapon Ecch, and what that book is about. So, welcome, dude.
Welcome, thanks. This is awesome. Awesome.
Let's start with what is Weapon Ecch?
What Weapon Ecch is obviously it's just it's a play on Weapon X, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's basically I'm gonna apologize now because I'm gonna probably slaughter William's name, but like William Hoffnecht put together, he wanted to have like a tribute to like what Weapon X was, because like Barry Windsor Smith, he's a legend, right? And Weapon X is like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's like the foundation for like what so many people think of with Wolverine, right? Wolverine, mm-hmm. Logan, the whole like his mixed up memories and like this weird government secret project, all that stuff is all, I don't know if you want to say it started in Weapon X or you know what I'm saying, but to me that feels like the foundation of so much of every, all the stuff in the movies and comics. Agreed. And everything else. So he wanted to do like a tribute to that or an homage. The roster was open and I got to like jam with all these other people. Like, to me, that's half of it too, is just like seeing like everyone like doing their interpretations and just being like, man, I get to like hang out with all these people and like have my stuff beside theirs. That's the reward,
I mean, it's a dope idea. I mean, I've talked about this, about all the projects. For anybody listening, watching, like Ben, much like myself, part of the Cartoonist Kayfabe Ringside Seats group, and there's a lot of projects coming out from there. Well, that's chat for another day. But Weapon Ecch is just the latest one that's gonna be coming out, and it's just crazy, dude. Because like the excitement, the passion, like that you guys like put into these projects. Dude, I don't find this in comic books on the shelves, and I work at a comic book shop. I read a lot of fucking comic books. You guys are killing it. So I want to know, was that like the main draw for you, like getting to work with everybody, or is like Wolverine? What does this story mean to you, and being able to recreate whatever pages you're recreating?
It was definitely more of the chance to be, do stuff with a bunch of the people, because we just finished. Image, I've got to give a shout out to Image Grand Disaster, yeah.
Oh yeah, buddy.
So, I'd probably say at least half the people, more, I'm not good at math, but a ton of the people that had been in Disaster and Design were all doing pages in this Weapon Ecch project. The chance to work with them some more, like, you can't beat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only have, I got 3 issues. I have 3 separate issues of Weapon Ecch, right? Like, I've got those 2. And oddly enough, this one that has my pages that I picked in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never had the full story. Like, I'd read it at some point. I borrowed it from the library or something, Yeah. But it was definitely like, hey, I get a chance to do, draw my own version of Wolverine. Like, some people are like, some people want to do their homage more to like Barry Windsor's, like his art style and like how he draws and layouts that he does, and the whole, because I think did he do everything in it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the story and art. The only thing he didn't, well, no, it has him with letterer too. Letterers, Jim Novak and Barry Windsor Smith. So, I mean, that's something I appreciate just a million times with comics, like someone who does the whole thing, yep. Because it's one thing to like pencil and ink something, but you add color, or with Weapon Ecch, William just wanted to do it in like black and white or grayscale with halftones.
Mm-hmm.
But that adds like such another dimension to just line art. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
And to see something, you know, like that's what I'm saying. Like Barry, he did all the pencils, the inks, the colors, and apparently somewhat of the letters. Like I don't, you know, I'm not quite sure how that works. Like him and the other guy did it together. I don't know, but that's always like cartoonists that do the whole book themselves always just like speak to me because it's just their whole vision.
Let's talk about the pages you picked.
Okay.
I know that everybody kind of like, for the most part, right? You guys all picked. It was a sign-up sheet, much like, you know, the other projects. How did you which pages you were going to do?
I just basically, I want to say there's like 100, maybe just over 100 pages in the whole storyline. And I wanted like a couple that were like together. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want like page 7 and then page 30. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted a couple that I could put that would be together. And by the time I got to like picking my pages, it was like the two that I saw was page 88 and 89, which is it's in issue 81. That's insane. It's in here. Okay. And it's just like the first. Does spoilers matter for our discussion of Weapon X? I'm gonna say
leave it in, and I'll ask Will. And if I mean,
okay, because like
I mean the story, the original,
yeah,
dude, that thing's been out for fucking ever. I don't care.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. It's like the original story part is you know, it has the. I'm not gonna sure how well this is gonna come across, but you know what I'm saying, like the doctors, professor.
Oh yes, yes.
It's after he gets his hand cut off, right? And like there's this, I didn't realize it until like, you know, I'm like recreating the pages, like how much of it was like this, like him in shock. The professor gets his arm just chopped off,
right?
And you know they're trying to bandage it up, and like the second part, you know, he's like they're almost kind of like arguing, and he's like, is this connected to the main computer? The other guy's like, it is the main computer, sir. And oh yeah, yes, of course. The girl starts trying to say something to him, and the other guy's just like you know what I'm saying? It was like, to me, it was like he was just, you know, like in that state of shock where he's just, you know, he had his arm cut off. You know what I mean? And it was like, wow, like just to see that this was all something that came out of like Barry Windsor Smith, like that he came up with the story, and then like looking at the art and the way everything's portrayed, I was like, wow, this is just amazing. And so it's, you know what I mean? Like that was what I wanted to have a couple pages where I could really just tell a little section of the story, because, you know, I mean, there's, you know, like I said, you know, there's 100 pages in the whole book or whatever. Some of them, you know, will be like almost like a cut scene or something or other.
Mm-hmm.
And not to say that they're not part of the story, but they have just like that little beat where, you know, it's like I said, this is like he just got his arm cut off, and like you're seeing that bit where he's just kind of freaking out, but still trying to like maintain like going on and get into the computers, and he's understanding what's happening. Like, so that was, you know what I mean? Like initially I just looked at it where I just wanted 2 pages that were together.
Mm-hmm.
But once I got into it, it was like, wow, this is really like, this is just a distinct beat in the story of like, this is, wow, like a whole, I don't know what you like, emotional like tone, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I feel you. I get it.
So
I mean, I think it's awesome, and then like everybody, like you guys are all following the narrative, not veering off of it, right? So it's literally for the most part a recreation,
right?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think some people like did a little bit, like would have maybe like changed some of the text, or like you know, obviously no one had to like stick to like the same you know, layouts or anything, but that's what I'm saying. Like some people did, some people, you know, my stuff is pretty whacked out, you know.
I can't wait. I'm so excited to read this book. Before we end this, because I'm trying to like I want to keep people on suspense about the book, but maybe give us a couple last words on the project, get people pumped up, and when will this book be available for pre-order?
I want to say like 75%, 80% are like done now. And this is like end of April.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say end of May, I would think would be like the pre-order time.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's definitely.
As of the time this is going up, guys listening, I'm sure that pre-orders will already be up because I'm probably
I would imagine.
Or so yeah, maybe just one last word, get people pumped up for this project.
Well, this is, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say like 30, 40 different people involved doing the art. And to me, like, I love seeing different versions, you know, different people's version of Wolverine or whoever, you know, Spider-Man, Batman, whatever. To me, that's one of the beauties of comics, is that you get to see different people's visions and interpretations of things.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if you like that too, like, definitely there's such a wide variety of art styles and artists. You know, if my pages aren't your thing, you know, there's going to be a ton of other pages that are. You're going to be like, why isn't this guy drawing at Marvel right now? You know, like,
yeah.
So that's, to me, it's the art, you know, being able to see so many people that they love Wolverine, you know, that's, who doesn't? But,
yeah, I mean, it's hard to not, you know what I mean? All right, cool, man. Well, I'm very excited to see the project. Thank you for chatting with me about the project today. And I do want you to real quick drop whatever social media links where people can find you online. And I'm going to put those in the comments down below as well.
This is my thing I'm doing right now. It's all colored online, but it's thick comics with the CK.
I like that logo.
That is, you know, I've got it on Webtoons and pretty much all the other social media stuff. I've got it all the same, Thick Comics, on Twitter, and Instagram, and Tumblr, and I'm not on Pinterest. My mom keeps telling me to go on Pinterest, and I love my mom, but you know, I don't know.
Yeah, I get it, dude. All right, cool. Well, everybody that's listening, watching, keep an eye out for Weapon Neck. Get, you know, pre-order the book. Follow Ben on all social media stuff. Those links are down below. And dude, I look forward to doing our next chat, man.
For sure. Anytime.
All right, man. Have a good one.